Are you aware of the new condo laws that could change living in a Florida condo forever? These new Florida condo laws are game changers. Now, I've done a ton of research on this, and I have come up with some key changes that I really think you should know. As a matter of fact, while I was researching, I got an email sent in from one of the viewers, and the subject said, of the email, which really grabbed my attention, it said, "Condo owner in sheer torture." I immediately opened it up and started reading. This poor woman down in Fort Lauderdale is just really having it bad since she bought her condo back in 2021. We hopped on a phone call. We were on the call for a good half hour. We're going to stay in touch. It's just ludicrous what's going on. We're going to stay in touch, and I possibly may even go down and meet with her, get some more detailed information as this progresses. But either way, it's just not good, some worse than others. Now, as a condo owner or a potential new condo owner, some questions you might want to be asking yourself is, what protection do these new condo laws offer owners? How might these changes impact the value of your condo? And what should you do right now to prepare yourself for these laws? Let's get into it. Now, one of the first ones we'll go over is a couple, actually, one of the first is the laws that are affecting it is about safety. For example, the first one they came out with is the Milestone. And what the Milestone is the one with buildings that are over 3 stories high, and within the first 30 years of the occupants of residence, they need of receiving their certificate of occupancy, they need to have the Milestone inspection done by December 2024, by the end of December 2024. And basically this inspection is a visual. It aims to do the suggestions of what is possibly needing to be done with your building, primarily structural issues. For example, in my building, we did have it done and we passed. Yay, good news. We don't have to have it done now for another 10 years. Another owner I was speaking to that lives in Daytona Beach Shores, across the street on the beach, I don't think this really matters, but the building is 50 years old. They're doing stuff to prepare for the Milestone inspection because they do realize they're not going to pass it. That way they don't have to pay to have everything done again. So they're doing everything, and then they plan on in a few months before the end of the year to have their Milestone inspection done. Now there's also the SIRS inspection, and that's more of the number-based inspection. Again, it's for the safety of the condo building. And this report will base the funds that are required for future funding. This report will have, you have to prepare, have this all put together and submitted again by the end of the year. This is the SIRS, S-I-R-S. And that's what we're currently working on in my building. As a matter of fact, there's a reserve study committee, which I did join, to have a big impact on the decisions my condo complex is making, particularly in the resale of the condos. You don't want to make decisions that can affect the property value, correct? I mean, we will get through this, but once we get through it, you don't want to have unsellable condos. People move on, people say it's their forever home, but oftentimes things change and it's not. So there is the enhanced safety measures, particularly with the high-rise building, which is enforcing stricter fire codes with the two-way communication systems for emergencies, and to meet tougher structure requirements for roofs, load-bearing walls, and primary structure systems to prevent disasters and protect the residents by maintaining a safe environment. Now, another big part of the new laws is the transparency and board accountabilities. So one of the first ones I want to go over is reserve studies and funding. Moving forward, condos are required to do regular reserve studies that plan for the future repairs, so they cannot be kicked down they can't kick the can down the road no more. They have to have the reserve studies done and have the funds available to fund these issues when they arise, or take care of them before it becomes an issue. And it's to ensure there's plenty of funds for the condo. Financial reporting. Detailed financial reports must be provided to all owners annually. This is to foster trust and clarity. No more hiding these reports. They have to be provided annually to each and every owner. board education. Newly elected board members must complete required education. And this is to help understand their responsibilities. I always thought this was one they should have. I think before they had to take like a two-hour certificate course, but now they have to take an education course. No more winging it. This is going to help up. I think this will help with a lot of the bickering and the people just guessing. And it just should be a really good improvement in my opinion. Another one is criminal penalties. The law is going to crack down on fraudulent activities by board members, including things such as kickbacks and election fraud. I know kickbacks happen. Sometimes things come up and people are real curious. Why is this happening? I'm in the business. I don't approve or okay kickbacks in any way, shape, or form, but I do know they happen. There's this one building in particular, they are so pressing to have these elevators done. When the owners are wondering if they're going to lose their home because of the future assessments and having other things done. The elevators aren't even broken. They're talking about inflation or something about that with the elevators. Doesn't make sense. People are thinking there's a kickback. This is to help prevent things like that. People losing their homes over an elevator is ridiculous. So somebody can get a kickback. I mean, come on. This is not who we want running. These laws are important. Another one is building records. They're going to have these records online, these documents online of everything going on, and it's to be accessible to all owners to ensure transparency in the management activities. This again is super important to make sure management is handling what they're supposed to be doing. If not, you do have access to these records. Make sure you read them. Get involved, go to the board members meetings, go to the committee meetings, become a board member, do your part in making sure you stay involved, be knowledgeable. Another one is the Estoppel fee, elimination fee. What the Estoppel does is you get a guarantee from the HOA that the condo is financially free, that you're not buying into past debt from the current seller, that everything is up to date and you're fine as far as the HOA is concerned. You want this done whether you're paying cash or getting a loan. It's an Estoppel fee, but they're going to have that fee paid at closing, and you cannot charge extra to rush it, because sometimes they're like, well, order it faster, and they charge extra for that. They can no longer do that, and the fee is paid at closing, and usually the title company will order it. So I don't know who's going to take care of it, when or how, but that fee is going to be eliminated to streamline the process, which again, I think is a great idea. Then you have the My Safe Florida Condo Act. Now, this is a grant being offered to condos that can apply and get approved for it, and it will help enforce hurricane wind damage for your building. It's free money. It's something I highly suggest everyone to look into. You can even get it if it's not a condo. You can get it on your home. I think currently for a home is you have to be low income and over 60 years of age to get the grant. It's worth looking into whether it's a single family home or it's a condo complex, the My Safe Florida home. And display a first responder flags. So there's another law, you can display the first responder flags within the community, including the Patriot Day, September 11th flag. So overall, these new laws are to improve safety, transparency, and accountability. I feel these are necessary improvements. These are things that I hear at these board meetings that most owners are complaining about. And when I talk to other condo owners, a lot of it is they're just not informed. This is to help pull back the curtain so everyone can be informed, more transparency, more accountability, no more just brushing it off. You've got to be serious about this if you're going to be involved. And I think everyone should be involved. It's that important. Yep, there's going to be some financial hardships and operational challenges, but we can get through this. And once we do, it's going to be good again. It's going to improve the value of your condo complex, your condo in general. You just got to hang in there and get through it. If you have any questions, comment below. Let me know what's going on in your situation. Feel free to email me. I'd love to hop on a call, do a Zoom video, or maybe even share a video with you. Get your remarks out there. Get them out to the world. Let's get you going. Stay informed. Thanks for watching. Till next time.